Welcome in, everybody. How to set up an outdoor party tent so it lasts. There's all types of party tents that are available on especially Amazon, and they're really not intended for more than a day or a weekend use. But here on the Rancho, we like to do kitchen stadium, which is cooking outside and enjoying life outside here in California. So putting up this tent has given us sort of an all year round capability. But the thing is, these aren't really designed to last that long. But I'm going to tell you honestly, our last one that we put up, the first one, even though it came down multiple times, it lasted 23 months and could have kept going if it wasn't so unsightly, as you can see from some of the live streams I do in the evening. But I've learned a few things about how to make them last, and I think this one's going to last a long time. So I'm going to go over some of the more important points. Number one, and most importantly, if you have the ability to suspend on the inside, maybe from a tree overhead or some type of overhead structure, and you set the tent up under it, like a pergola or a breezeway or something like that, if you can tie it off and suspend it, tie it in 3 points, suspended from above, it's going to give it the flexibility to sort of dance in the wind instead of being picked up and being destroyed. It's a very important point, and one that I think has really helped our first kitchen stadium really endure. So if you can, run your lines down and then raise up your tent and then tie them off, as you can see I've done here, in a pretty neat way. And I think that that's going to do a lot to keep that from falling over. Number two is, there's usually a lot of pressure on these corners, okay? So what I like to do is take Gorilla Tape and run Gorilla Tape on these corners to give them some reinforcement, or else they tend to fray. So I double that up, and you can't really see it too much, but it gives it a lot of holding power, and it's going to reinforce. This is where all the stress is on that top, and it's going to allow that to hold up really, really well. Last thing you want to do is make sure that you tie off your 4 sides. Here I have what I call safety strings here, safety cords here. So in case the wind's blowing hard, it's not going to be blown over. And the fact that it's suspended up there allows it to rise up and down, and it takes a lot of pressure off of these party tents. So I think those are real good ideas. The last thing too is you want to make sure, I haven't done it yet, is tape where the bottom and top tubes meet for the legs of these, because they tend to come off in wind. They tends to rise up and disconnect, and this the bottom part can fall down to the ground, and that leaves this kind of hanging in the air, which puts undue stress on these joints. So you want to try to avoid that at all costs. So there's my best tips for how to put up your outdoor party tent and make it last. And I'll tell you what, I think this one is going to last more than the 23 months of the first one. So enjoy yourself, party away. But I'll tell you what, do it right, put it up the right way, and it'll last and last and last and last. Okay? Thanks so much, everybody. Thumbs up are appreciated. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, the bell for all notifications. It's always good stuff happening here on the Rancho. Party time!